Let's learn how we can convert an analysis based on financial year instead of calendar year. For example, here we have by calendar year data. So you can see for calendar year, quarter 1 to quarter 4 is starting from January till December. But if we want to switch this, and let's say our financial year starts from April, ending with March, so it should be showing the data like this. So we must have quarter 1 starting from April, and then quarter 2 from July, quarter 3 from October, and quarter 4 from January. So how we can make our data to appear like this? Let's learn this with a demo. Here we have our calendar table. So we have used the calendar function to populate this. Let's first create the some columns like year, quarter, month based on these dates as it is. So I'll create a year column. Okay, so we got the year. For month, I will use format. Okay, we have got the month. Let me also calculate the quarter. So you may be wondering why I used format for creating the month while others are directly created. I wanted this month in the three-letter acronym. If I want to have this with the full month, then I could have used the same method, which is date dot month. Okay, this will give you the full month with the full name, January, February, etc. Okay, we can use this too. So we have the year, month, quarter for the existing dates. Now, I want to calculate the fiscal years based on the dates, right? So I'll create the fiscal years here. Fiscal year. Now here I will be using the condition on the months. So my month number, and let me create a variable. This is the month number. Then a variable for current year, which is just the year from the year column, right? So that is the year column as it is. This is the current year. This is calendar year -1. Okay. So you got your current year, previous year. Now you want to return. In the return, you will put a condition which is if. If, and the logical test is if the month number that we just created, month number variable, if this is greater than or equal to 4, if this is greater than or equal to 4, then the year should be the current year, right? So current year and the next year. Let me also create another variable for the next year. So we have got the current year, previous year. Let me also create for the next year. Next year is once again calendar year plus 1. Okay. So if the month is greater than or equal to 4, then it should be concatenation of current year and next year. Okay. So it is current year concatenated with a hyphen next year. Okay. So if this is greater than 4, greater than or equal to 4, this, if it is not greater than or equal to 4, then it should be previous year and current year. So previous year concatenated with current year. Okay. Let's look at the result. Okay. So if you see, now we have got for January 2023, since this falls in the last years, this should, in the fiscal year, this should be coming in quarter 4. So that's why it is coming in the year 2022, 2023. Now, if you want to display this instead of the this format, if you want to have FY 2022, 2023, if you want to do something like this, that is also possible. So instead of this, you can just also add FY ampersand ampersand. So it comes like this, right? FY 2022, 2023. If you want only the last two digits here, then that can also be managed. So here in the current year, previous year, you can just take the right two, just two characters from the right. So right two. Okay. Similarly here, right two, right. Okay. Now if you see, the results would be FY 2022, 2023. So we have got our fiscal year. But we would also want the corresponding quarters and the month also coming in that within this. So as I said, January should be quarter 4, not quarter 1. So for that, we'll create one more column for quarter. Let me call it fiscal quarter. The fiscal quarter is, I want to move my dates 3 months, 3 months back, right? So I will use a function edate, calendar date. That is my start date, and I want to move 3 months back for this. So minus 3 months. If you look at only this part, it'll give you the date corresponding to this. So for January, it is giving you the corresponding dates for the October month. Okay. So it is just moving 3 months back. So basically, I want to take the quarter part of this and link it with the month of January. Okay. So what I'll do here is extract the quarter of this format quarter in the format. If you simply put Q, then it'll come in this format, number. But if you want this text quarter and then number, then you can put a backslash and put quarter space. This will give you quarter wise. Okay, so now quarter four, January is coming is with January according to the fiscal year. Okay, so we can use this. So now let's look at this with the visual. So if I create a simple table and here I can put fiscal year, okay, and then fiscal quarter, okay. If you expand this, now the quarters are appearing correct. Let's also add month to check with everything whether everything is coming properly or not. Okay, so we can see that now everything is coming properly, right? So quarter four is February, January, March. This is April, June, May. The problem here is that it is still not coming in the sorted order. So the months are not coming in sorted order. Rest of the things are working. So let's fix that too. So for the sorting of the months, we'll create a month number based on the fiscal period. Okay. So for that, we'll just create a new column, which will be month sort order. And for month sort order, I will sort it based on the fiscal months. Okay. So once again, I'll use date, calendar date, minus 3 months. Okay. And I would want to take the month number of this. So I will just simply put a month function around this. Okay. So now this is month based on the October, right? For January, it will be based on the October, right? For February, it will be based on the November. For March, it will be based on the December. So this is correct. Now I can sort this month column based on this month sort order. So click on this month, go to sort column by and sort it by month sort order. Okay, now this is sorted. If you go into the visual, result would appear sorted now. So quarter four, January, February, March, then April, May, June, and everything will come in the proper sorted. You can analyze your sales by these. Okay, so it will come in the proper fiscal year format. Thank you, everyone. See you in the next video.